and welcome to the Pioneer Sideline. I'm your host, Aaron Cooney, here, getting you ready for another week of fantastic Pioneer sports action. And as I mentioned before in the teaser there, men's and women's soccer doubleheader against Fisher. Fisher, the newcomer in the AMC college out of Boston, coming their way down, making the trip for 2 games, Saturday and Sunday, against the Point Park Pioneers. The women up first. See how they fared on Saturday. They got a big win in a huge way, 11-0, as you see there. Stammer, McCauley, and Hall each with 2 goals apiece. Pioneers get their first AMC win in 3 years, moving into 1-5. Fisher falls to 0-6. They would pick things up, play one more time on Sunday for all the marbles, and our cameras were there to show you how they did. Second game of the weekend for the Point Park women as they look to keep on their hot streak, taking on Fisher one more time on Sunday, and take you to the highlights as you see the teams getting warmed up, taking on Fisher College. And there you see Destiny James over to Keeley Williams, and the Pioneers are up 1-0 within 4 minutes. Then Megan Kuntz adding to the scoring fest. No contest there for the goalkeeper, Amanda Mikelay. Then she's going to take it to the 6-yard box and make things happen for herself. Carly Schwartz into the ball, or sends the ball in there. One more goal for the Pioneers, and we'll finish things up with a 5-0 score. Angela Robinet. Pioneers would end up taking this game 6-0, as you see here. Robinet putting in number 5. Just some more scoring here for the Pioneers as they go on, win 6-0, move on to 2-5 the overall record. That's 2 wins now in the AMC, more than they've had in, as I mentioned, 3 years. We're going to go ahead and bring in women's soccer analyst Kelly Reed back on the table here with us again, Kelly. And first thing I'm going to ask you, is this women's soccer team for real? Or is Fisher that bad?
You know, I would say that it wasn't even an accurate assessment to see how this team is going to go forward with this year. Fisher is that bad, I have to say. They came with 9 players. They only played 9 players. And, you know, it just wasn't an accurate assessment. Their starters for Point Park only played the first 20 minutes. So you saw a lot of backup players, and then those players were taken out and more players added in. A lot of freshmen got playing time. So it was more just adding stats to their team.
Nothing wrong with padding the stats every once in a while, especially when you haven't had an AMC win in a while, as we talked about. But Kelly, you weren't here last week to talk about, you know, really a preview of this season, and we take a look. Coach Mark Platt's his first full season with the team, as he came in late, and now what does this mean for this Pioneers team to have, you know, a full year conditioning, coaching, get the system down, everything for this young Pioneer squad?
Well, it's definitely a different Pioneer squad this year. You can see they lost Goodsell and JoJo Altabrando last year. And, you know, 2 seniors returning and 6 juniors and 9 sophomores with 12 freshmen coming in. It's a completely different team with all new conditioning coming in. You know, what they're really going to have to focus on is the offense. The defense is definitely down pat. They have that stopping with only 1 goal letting in every once in a while, but we need that offense to get down the field and score those goals that win the games.
And you mentioned offense or defense, most of that returning offense. You lose a player like Poplowski from last year, 13 points, led the team, and out of these newcomers coming in for the Pioneers, who can step up and take that step and maybe carry the scoring load on their back and really propel this team? Well,
you know, not really newcomer that I see, but returner, Lauren Evans. She ranked 2 for the team last year, or 2nd, sorry, for the team last year in scoring. So I really think she's going to step up and be that leader. And also Maeve Gallagher, she's also returning, and she has such a strong preference on that team. So I really see those 2 being leaders for the team in scoring this year.
Now, Kelly, 2 games this week, and we get back into AMC play. Salem International on Wednesday, and then Friday against Houghton, another AMC matchup there, 10 o'clock. Van's going over to play that game. They'll be in Southside. But what do you see from this team in this coming week?
You know, I see them taking the record's going to be 1-1 for this week, to be honest. I really think Salem International will be a little bit of a more equal tie to them, and seeing how they can actually perform and getting that offense together. But really, Point Park needs to work on that offense and just scoring. That's what we need to see out of them this year.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Kelly. We know you got to go get to class. Don't go anywhere there. We're going to talk women's volleyball with newcomer on our desk here. Teresa Davis going to make her debut. Don't you go anywhere. Pioneers women's volleyball coming up next.